Hello students, once again welcome back to our biology class. Myself Dr. Raghavendra here. So in the last class we discussed about the most important examples that comes under mainly the class Reptilia. We studied about the peculiar characteristics of Sphenodon, peculiar characteristics of the cobra, peculiar characteristics of the mainly what we call it as the garden lizard, sorry, the tree lizard called as a chameleon, as well as the crocodile. We studied the distinct feature and differences between turtle as well as a tortoise. Fine. In today's class, we will study about general characteristics of the mainly class Reptilia. So let us go ahead with the general characteristics. So when we talk about general characteristics, the first important general character we always discuss, it's about the habitat. So habitat refers to what? So habitat refers to the place where they are found. So we can say that well adapted for, they are well adapted for terrestrial mode of life, terrestrial, aquatic and aerial mode of life. So mode of life. Yes, we can find aquatic as such turtle. We find terrestrial aquatic. It may be the turtle as well as crocodile. We can say that. So even the water snake we can say like that. But terrestrial, number of examples. It may be the tortoise. It may be the what we can say garden lizard. It may be the tree lizard. It may be the hemidactylus, the wall lizard. Many. So, number of terrestrial example, yes, they are capable of leading arboreal life or aerial life. Arboreal means they are always found on the trees, such as the flying gecko or the draco, what we have seen. So, we can find them in everywhere. Yes, they can be seen in the forest, they can be seen in our houses, they can be seen in the desert also, sand boa, a snake that can be found in the desert only. Yes, like that they are adapted for various kind of conditions, well adapted for various mode of life. They can be, yes, they can be, we can say that they gregarious also. So second important thing is habit. So how they appear? So body divisible into, body divisible into, yes, the head, trunk and tail. Okay, limbs present or absent. Limbs mainly they are pentadactylous. They are pentadactylous with claws, when present. So there are mainly the reptiles without limbs, such as mainly the snakes we can say. Number 3, what is the third important point as such? Body wall. So body wall, we can say that they are triploblastic. Means they do have what we can say endoderm, mesoderm, ectoderm. What are the exoskeleton? The skin with cornified scales. Without any glands. Skin without glands. So exoskeleton, what actually it has? So keratinized, cornified scales. We can say that exoskeleton, keratinized, cornified scales, or even in case of the crocodile, they have the scutes. They may be the horn like spines, okay, or the crest we can find in these animals. And digits with the claws. Yes, we can find digits. Digits with claws. Mainly the snakes exhibit skin casting. Skin casting. Well, so this is about exoskeleton what we have seen in case of these reptiles. Cornified, keratinized, hard scales. It may be very tough like armors of the body that can be like scutes we say. And then yes, they are mainly the horn like spines or the crest we can see on the mainly. It can be like in case of what we see that chameleon also. And then digits with the claws, then snakes exhibit skin casting. And we can say that in turtle, yes, they have leathery, heart shape carapace. Okay, but in tortoise, they have dome shape, hard shell. So this provide them mainly the protection. So in case of exoskeleton, yes, variety of structure, variety of modifications we can find. Even in chameleon, we can find the hood. Chameleon has the hood. Fine. So this is about what we can see mainly in case of the exoskeletal modifications. Now, when I talk about what is the next after body wall, yes, the fourth point is body symmetry. Body symmetry as such, what we find, they are bilateral symmetric animals. Bilateral symmetry we find. Means any reptile you take, yes, we can cut that animal body into two equal parts, right and left, by the cut passing through the central axis from one plane. That is called as a bilateral symmetry. And then number 5, body cavity. What kind of body cavity they have? Yes, body cavity. They are mainly eucoelomates. Eucoelomates with true body cavity. True body cavity. Okay. So this is what we talk all about. Yes, external features of the reptiles as such. They are by habitat, terrestrial, aquatic, even arboreal or aerial mode of life they can lead. Yes, by the habit, body is divisible into head, trunk, tail, limbs, pentadactylus with the claws when they are present. Means there are certain reptiles without limbs also, such as snakes. Body wall triploblastic, skin with the cornified scales without glands. So dry skin what they have, okay, rigid skin what they have, yes. So exoskeletal structures mainly keratinized cornified scales or the scutes. So armored plate-like structure of the scutes can be seen in case of the mainly crocodiles and then alligators. Horn-like spines or the crest, yes, there are spiny what you can say lizards also there, we can find that. And then digits with the claws. Claws also, yes, we can say exoskeletal structure. Snakes exhibit the skin casting or slogging out of their old skin, removal of the old skin. And then in turtle, they have the leathery, what we can say, the shell, which is the heart shape. And turtle has a dorsoventrally flat body, where a tortoise has a dome-shaped body with a dome-shaped shell, which is very hard, that gives a better protection. Chameleon has the hood-like structure, what we can say. And then body symmetry, bilateral symmetry in these reptiles, body cavity is a eucoelomate or true coelomates. So these are most important what we can say external features. Now we need to understand the internal anatomical structures. Let us go ahead with the internal study. What the internal study we will discuss here? It's about its digestive system, its excretory system, then circulation, respiration, and many more we will discuss here now. So let us go ahead with the internal anatomical features of the details. Well, so these animals also exhibit lots of diversity in their digestive system, we can say, or there may be the teeth, we can say, or the mechanism of their nutrition, we can say. Almost all of these reptiles are definitely the carnivores, but the tortoise, land tortoise, yes, it is mainly the grass eating herbivore. Fine. Now here, yes, we are going to discuss about mainly the sixth important point, digestive system. Digestive system, what they have. It is a complete digestive system. Complete. And then what they have, extracellular digestion. Extracellular digestion with strong acidic digestive juices. Digestive juices. Yes. Most of the reptiles homodont teeth. Most of reptiles have homodont teeth. Homodont teeth means all the teeth are same only. Crocodiles with thecodont teeth. Thecodont teeth. That means they are mainly fixed in. So thecodont teeth fixed in sockets of jaws. Okay, so they don't have the anus, but they have common, yes, mainly opening called as cloaca. So we can say that mainly the reproductive as well as mainly we can say that alimentary canal has common opening, reproductive, or we can say that urinogenital opening. Is common called cloaca for excretion. Fine. So this is what we talk about mainly. The digestive system is a complete. They have the very strong acidic digestive juices. Imagine the snakes or the crocodiles and many of the reptiles swallow their prey as a whole, and then they may not be chewing much more. They are swallowing them, and in the gut they have very strong acidic juices that can digest everything. So as such, we have seen that mainly the anacondas, the large Russell viper, we call them, and they swallow their prey entirely. If they are swallowing the deer, they will swallow along with the hooves, along with the horn. Yes, they will swallow totally the entire animal, bones, skin, or their hairs, everything they digest. Why? Because they have the very strong acidic digestive juices. And then their after digestion, excretion will happen through a common opening, which is a common opening for the reproductive structures, also for urination, also for excretion also. That opening is called as a cloaca. So common opening they have. So digestion is extracellular digestion, what we can find here. The next important character, number 7, yes, excretion. Excretion by nature they are uricotelic. So uricotelic excretion. Reptiles excrete uric acid. Yes, maybe the pellets or maybe the excretion is a uricotelic by nature. They are not a monotelic. They are not even what we can say ureotelic. They retain their maximum amount of water inside the body by excreting the hard pellets. So the pellets are mainly having good concentration of uric acid. So uricotelic excretion what they have. And then so mainly excretion by metanephric kidneys. Metanephric kidneys. So the kidneys are what we can say strong or better or efficient enough to filter the blood and excrete the concentrated urine or to excrete the concentrated excretory material. So they have what you can say metanephric kidneys. They are uricotelic. So that is what we talk about mainly the mode of excretion in case of mainly these reptiles. Now, number 8, circulation. Circulation as such here, closed type, double incomplete circulation, double incomplete circulation. Similarly like that of the amphibians. Heart 3-chambered means two auricles and one ventricle except crocodiles. Crocodiles, yes, they have 4-chambered heart. 4-chambered heart in the crocodile. Then, so reptiles are poikilotherms. Reptiles are poikilotherms, or they are called as cold-blooded animals. Why? Because they can't maintain the constant body temperature. Their body temperature keep fluctuating or keep changing according to the surrounding temperature. So they are poikilotherms. They have a 3-chambered heart. The circulation is double but incomplete circulation because blood mixes into the ventricle. Oxygenated, deoxygenated blood mixed into the ventricle. Well, so but there is a incomplete or partial septum is there in the ventricle of the crocodiles. That's why it look like a 4-chambered heart in case of the mainly crocodiles. So next is mainly number 9, respiration. So whether they are aquatic or whether they are terrestrial, they compulsorily exhibit what we can say mainly respiration by the lungs only. So respiration, exchange of gases by lungs. So this is what we call the pulmonary respiration. Pulmonary respiration. Okay. So in case of the turtle, yes, the turtle being a marine, it is aquatic, it has to spend maximum time inside the water only. So how there it cannot be keep on relying on the lung respiration. It has a cloacal chamber. Cloacal chamber respiration can be seen in case of the turtles. Yes, cloacal chamber. Okay. Yes, for respiration in turtles. Yes, they are marine forms. They are found in the ocean. Yes, in the marine condition. Right. So thus they do the cloacal chamber respiration or exchange of gases. This is about the respiration in case of the mainly reptiles. So we need to understand, yes, what is the next important character then? Next important character after respiration. Yes, let us understand about their nervous system and sensory structures also. Well, so we are done with the digestion, excretion, circulation, respiration. Now we need to understand mainly the what we can say, yes, nervous system as well as reproduction also. Fine. Let us understand number 9, now number 10. their nervous system, yes, well developed CNS, we can say, well developed CNS means central nervous system, right? Brain has, we can say that brain has 12 pairs of cranial nerves. Yes, in the earlier cases like fishes as well as amphibians, the cranial nerves are only 10 pairs, but now here it is a 12 pairs of cranial nerves. So they have well developed, mainly we can say that sensory organs or sensory structures, well developed sensory structures to respond to different stimulations. What are the different stimulations? What are the different organs? Let me tell you. Yes, they have the paired eyes for visual sensation. Yes, they do have what we can say nostrils, okay, as well as and Jacobson's organ in snakes, okay. So this is for olfaction. They have the skin for the touch sensation, okay. So they have the tympanum, yes, this tympanum mainly helps in auditory sensation. Auditory means hearing ability. And then they do have the single or bifid tongue, yes, that gives chemosensation and thermosensation. Chemo and thermoreception, mainly in case of the snakes only. So this is what we talk about mainly regarding the nervous system as well as the number of sensory structures or organs what they have for the response. So this is all what we have discussed so far. It's all the general characters only. Now one more, yes, important general character we need to discuss regarding their reproduction. Let us understand. Fine. Regarding the reproduction of these reptiles, what is the important features related with the reproduction? Let us see that also. Fine. So here we have seen that the eyes, yes, they have the slit like eyes also, we can say, that can be seen in case of the crocodiles, turtle. They do have nictitating membrane along with the eyelid. Yes, inside the water they can keep up their eyes open because the transparent membrane, nictitating membrane is present. So eyes and yes, nictitating membrane present, that gives protection to the eyes or eyeballs. And then Jacobson's organ in the roof of the buccal cavity of the snakes and nostrils, that gives the chemoreception or smell sensation. Then skin gives a better touch sensation. And then yes, they have, maybe they are having a cornified skin, but in the belly region or abdomen region, the thin skin what they have. And then tympanum, yes, auditory, it acts like an external ear. Then a tongue that may be providing them chemosensation as well as thermosensation. Now let us understand regarding the reproduction. So number 11, yes, reproduction. So definitely they are the sexual reproduction, no hermaphroditism. They are unisexual. Then here we can say that they are oviparous. Fertilization is internal. internal. Lizards have copulatory organ. Lizards have copulatory organ in males. Copulatory organ in males. Sometimes paired penis. Paired penis or single hemipenis. Hemipenis. Modification of cloaca. It is mainly modification of cloaca. Okay. Well, so they are mainly oviparous. Fertilization is internal. Lizards have the copulatory organ mainly in the males. Paired penis or single hemipenis also they do have. And then modifications of mainly the cloaca only for meant for the copulation we can say. And then the eggs are the lizards or the reptilian eggs are, we can say that megalocecal means more yolk. Megalocecal, so more yolk. It is telolecithal also. Telolecithal. Yolk at base. Telolecithal. And yes, the we can say that eggs with leathery shell. Eggs with leathery shell. So this kind of eggs are called as cleidoic. Cleidoic eggs, what they produce. So the parent incubate those eggs. Yes, parent incubate. Sometimes only female, sometimes both male and female. Incubate eggs and protect the young one. Protect the young one and shows and exhibit. Thus they exhibit parental care. Parental care. Development is direct, no larval stage. Development is direct, no larval stage. No larval stage. This is what we observe in case of mainly the reproduction. Yes, whether it is a turtle or whether it is a crocodile, they will come on the land, they lay the egg, they may incubate the egg. So this is what we talk all about reproduction in case of the turtles, or reproduction in case of crocodiles, reproduction in case of the snakes. All that, yes, they exhibit the parental care. Okay, so this is all what we have discussed mainly regarding the reproduction in case of the reptiles. So we need to understand one more important point. Yes, some of the special features, yes, they do exhibit. What are the special features? Let me mention here in the form of one word only. So special feature as such. So here special characters. Special characters. Number one, ability to change the color of the body. Ability to change body color. Body color. Prehensile. Prehensile tail. Syndactylous digits. Okay. So then protrusible tongue. Protrusible tongue. Okay. So in chameleon. Chameleon. Then number two, yes, fangs. Poisonous glands. Then hood. Skin casting in snakes. Okay. Number three, leathery shell, then paddle like legs, That is all seen in turtle. Okay, number 4, mainly scutes, diaphragm. Okay, then 4-chambered heart that is seen in the crocodile. So these are the few special characteristics of the reptiles. Fine. With this, we are done with mainly the entire reptile, and then so let us discuss about the new class in the next class. Till then, take care. Thank you very much.